square triangles. First thing you need to do is get a black and a white strip of fabric that's already pre-cut on the side. And if you get with a partner, you can both share this, and this should be enough for your whole project. You're going to first even up the edge. So if you get both and stack your two fabrics together, you'll be doing this a little bit with your quilts too. You're just going to line up your rotary cutting ruler, making sure that you're on the same line. Start a 1/2 inch before the end, and just trim off this end. Just checking to see if I have a sharp rotary cutter here. And then I'm going to, on your instructions it says to cut 3 3/8 inch. It might be easier if you just do 3 1/2. And then if you do 3 1/2 inches, you'll just cut down your triangles a little bit more. But you won't have to worry about if you've got them enough there or having to make any more. Okay, so we'll do our 3 1/2. Like I say, we will cut 2 of these. And that one didn't cut through all the way, so I'm just going to go over it one more time. There we go. And now I'll do one more of the 3 1/2. Be sure that you're really accurate so that these will line up perfectly together. Okay, when you are cutting through multiple layers, so I was cutting through 4 layers here. So when you're cutting multiple layers, you want to make sure you have a nice sharp blade. Then we're going to lay them out, make sure that they are stacked perfectly. I want you to make sure that you cut off your selvage edges. Now I haven't tried going this way, cutting it at 3 1/2, but let's just check it out and see if that will fit, or if you have to cake it down to 3 3/8. I think 3 1/2 will probably be fine. So we'll just cut off our selvage edge. And then I'm going to go down. Actually, I'm going to turn this around, and because we might have, sometimes if you start the selvage edge and go down, then when you get to your fold, sometimes you have to cut it here, and then you can just open it out, press it, and get that last square out of your fabric. So I'm just going to cut one, and then you guys, when you do it, you'll go all the way across. So I've got my 1, 2, 3 1/2. And you'll just continue till you have all of this cut up. Once you get them all cut up, then you're going to take your squares and decide which side you want to be the right or the wrong side. By the way, it would be a good idea to press your fabric before you cut them out, and that way you'll be all ready to go. So I'm going to make my insides the wrong side of my fabric. So I'm going to set them up by, this is the right side, this is the right side. Same thing here. The inside is going to be my wrong side. So I'm going to match right side to right side, right side to right side. Once I have those lined up, then I'm going to take a pencil and mark. Let me grab, does somebody have a pencil handy? Just second drawer down, Tay, the blue one. You're going to line this up so that you're drawing a line exactly from point to point.
What chalk?
We'll see how the chalk does. It's not as easy to work with, but I think that we handed out the markers last time. You can use chalk, you can get it out with water. And the nice thing about it is it won't disappear. If you want to mark them all, then you'll still have it the next time you come to class. Okay. I think the pencil is a little bit more accurate, though. I feel like I'm a little bit off. Once you get this line drawn, you are ready to go over to the sewing machine. and you're going to put the edge of the number 58 foot, you're going to put it right on that line, and you're going to stitch a 1/4 inch seam on this side, and then you'll get your next square. You will overlap it slightly because you'll have your line drawn. You'll overlap it slightly so that when you get to it, you'll be stitching that 1/4 inch seam. You'll take a couple of stitches, and then you'll start in this one. Let's go over the sewing machine and make sure you understand how that's done.